Hi, my name is Eostar. And first of all, I would like to say that it truly means a lot to me that you are here. To step into something like darkroom retreats requires courage, curiosity, and the willingness to meet yourself in a much deeper way than most other environments allow for. I'm deeply honored to be facilitating this darkroom retreat with my friend Dale. Holding space for darkroom retreats is a sacred responsibility, and I don't take it lightly. For me, stepping into this work is like the most natural next step on my evolution, both spiritually and professionally. I started working in the field of healing arts in my youth when I found myself challenged by different debilitating illnesses, and my mother took me to a local healer in Hungary, which is my place of birth. From there on, I only had one goal, which was to heal and also find the deeper roots of disease, why I was sick in the first place. And so this inquiry led me on to the spiritual path and the path of self-awareness and the path of self-inquiry. So first I got trained as a yoga teacher, then later I studied different healing modalities that were all hypnotic modalities, such as theta healing and birth into being and inner child work, and also I studied internal family systems and recall healing, and then finally I took a college level training in hypnotherapy, so now I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist. And all along these different healing modalities that I studied, I also was introduced to sacred ceremony with plant medicines, most especially with ayahuasca and psilocybin. And that was now 16 years ago. 10 years ago, I also stepped into facilitation of these retreats by myself. So in that process, I learned how to hold space for deep inner processes, whether they are expansive and mystical or whether they are challenging. I have been there for people, sometimes breathing with them, sometimes holding their hand, and just really journeying alongside with them, never interfering too much with the process, but always just being present when needed. And I also learned the art of preparation, integration, and also selecting the people who are truly fit for the particular event, ceremony, or process. My spiritual path evolved and unfolded in the most beautiful way in this lifetime. Like I said, first I was into yoga as a yoga teacher, as a devotional singer, songwriter, studying with different teachers and also from different teachers through books and workshops. I have had really profound experiences with breath work, also with deep dieta in the jungle, also in the Andes Mountains, studying with the shamans, learning the more traditional ways of healing. And I feel that in my approach to the darkroom retreat, I'm bringing all this depth of experience with me for my clients. In the course of darkroom retreats, we are removing the visual input, and this allows for an even next level of turning inward when these sense objects are removed and we are no longer distracted by our environment, by colors, lights, and also sounds, in this environment we are able to experience a deeper essence of ourselves. There's a theory that in the darkroom retreat, our brain starts producing DMT, and at a higher rate than normal. And I'm using the word theory because, to my knowledge, it hasn't been proven yet. Maybe it's being studied right now. And also it's hypothesized that also beta carbolines or harmalines are being produced, which are the MAO inhibitors, which inhibit the enzymes that would break down the excess DMT. These enzymes are inhibited, so the excess DMT remains, and this also produces the spiritual experiences, the visionary experiences that most people will have in the dark room. And this is where my ayahuasca facilitation experience comes handy, because I will be able to be present with your process. I will be able to provide support with your inner deep dive, whether that's a beautiful unfolding or challenging. In this deep space, sometimes trauma can also surface. This is why it's helpful that I'm a trauma-informed practitioner. In this deep space of darkroom, emotions may arise, memories may surface, and sometimes it can be challenging to face these, but Dale and I will be present, and we can also be called for private consultation as needed. When in the darkroom, we are never trying to achieve a particular state. We are simply allowing everything to unfold in the most natural, most beautiful way. Simply taking that stance of the witness, allowing the experience to be what it is. As part of this retreat, Dale and I are also offering Zoom preparation calls and Zoom integration calls, and there will be a day of integration. So we are going to be able to teach you everything you need to know about darkroom. Dale has a lot of first-hand experience. He spent 23 days in the darkroom, and for me, this is something new I'm stepping into. In the next few weeks, I'm doing my first full 7-day and 8-night retreat, so that I would also have first-hand experience to rely on when assisting you. And in closing, I would like to say that it's an honor to be walking this path together, and thank you for considering our darkroom retreat.
Hi, my name is Dale Nigaman, and I'd like to invite you on an amazing retreat called a Dark Retreat. About a year and a half ago, I ended up being in an ashram and they had no regular rooms left. So I ended up getting a 5-day and a 17-day stint in a dark room. A few days later, after I got the dark room, I was talking to a friend and said, I got these dark rooms for a period of time. And he said, Dale, you should really give them a try. So he recommended this book for me to read from Monte Chia called Darkroom Technologies. And I read the book and I thought, wow, this could actually maybe heal me. What happened was I lost my partner. I took care of her for 90 days and she ended up taking her life. And during that 90 days, my sleep was totally damaged, lots of trauma trying to take care of her. And I was really struggling with how I was going to heal myself. And I was kind of nervous about going to a therapist, being prescribed antidepressants. And I just didn't feel that was the route that I wanted to go. So I took more of an alternative route of meditation. And just by surrendering, I was given this experience to try the darkroom. Well, the darkroom was amazing. It actually helped restore my sleep, helped reduce a lot of my trauma. It was just, and I was an okay meditator, but not a great meditator. But in the dark, you don't have to be a great meditator. You just have to be able to observe your thoughts, observe your mind, those kind of things. And then also have some tools to help you deal with maybe some traumas you have, which we'll actually teach you before you even get in the dark room. We'll teach you how to meditate, how to do yoga, all the things. We'll give you the tools that you need to be there. Along with that, we'll be there to help you with any experiences where you struggle or you need a break. When I did my dark room, I didn't have any support at all. I was just on my own, other than, some friends told me, what I should do and gave me some precautions and stuff, and everything worked out great for me. And so I want to do the same and actually share this experience with other people, because it's such a unique way to deal with trauma, to deal with sleep disorders, and who knows what else. The body just gets time to rest and regulate and really just come to peace with itself in a lot of ways. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Eostar and I will be working together at these dark retreats. Eostar will be the facilitator, and I'll be assisting her along the way. And between the two of us, we have lots of tools that we can help you in the dark room with. Eostar comes from doing many plant medicine ceremonies, helping people with trauma, with hypnosis, with meditation, breath work. So she has so many experiences with helping people in so many ways. And I'm going to be coming from the experience of having restored my sleep disorder, meditation, yoga from an ashram, that I'll be bringing that type of knowledge to this experience. And between the two of us, we will be able to help you in so many ways. We so look forward to having you there and helping you. And we wish you a great journey in life. Thank you so much.